Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to use some small dumbbells, but if you don't have any, don't worry about it. You can do all of these in body weight anyway. So we're going to start off with our left leg over, ankle, knee stacked upon each other, and your hip should be stacked alongside that back knee. But if you're feeling you need that little bit of drop, make sure that back knee is a little bit further away so you're on railroad tracks, and grab these dumbbells. So we're going to do it on both sides, okay? So I want you to really clench your core. This is all about your core work. You're going to drive your foot into the mat as well as the back foot, which is keeping you stable. So you should feel a little bit of engagement in the hamstring. And we're just going to come always back to center to our chest. We're going to raise our hands up. Remember, you can do this body weight. Come back in, and we're going to do 36 repetitions, right? But we're going to split it, 18 on one side, 18 on the other. Now, I don't want you to push your hips out the way. You're going to pull the hips in, pull the abdominals, and you're going to barely move the hips, but it's just going to tilt the upper body ever so slightly. So this is 7. Keep it nice and controlled. 8. Remember, you can do this without any weight, or you can do it with heavier weight, but when you do it with heavier weight, make sure that hip doesn't slip. So this is 7 to go. Keep pushing that leg down, pulling the navel in. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. This time I'm going to stay here and we're just going to swap weights, and I'm going to do it to the open side this time. So a little bit more challenging. We're going to drop down, and I just want you to almost graze the finger to the floor. Maybe even your nails. You may not even reach the floor because we don't want to shift our hips too much. Again, we're going to go for 18 reps. Keep breathing here, keep clenching the abdominals, making sure the strength is coming from the legs, from the core. Last 14, 13, 12. Keep firing up those legs. Last 10. If you're feeling a little bit unbalanced, slow it down. Last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! And if you go fall off balance, that's okay too. So let's swap sides this time. With our right leg forward, you might want to allow access for that hip, so you can go down a little bit further if your hips are feeling a little bit more open. I'm going to go to the, I'm going to go to the closed side first, and then we're going to go to the open side. So 18 reps on this side. Now one side might be feeling a little bit more stable than the other, but remember, you're driving that right foot down. The heel is pushing into the ground. You're pulling your navel in. Good job, keep it going. And then we're going to swap weights. So if you are carrying weight, make sure you swap sides, but you could do this body weight. I always did this body weight at the beginning, but you can always level it up depending upon your strength and balance. That's the whole point of this, strength and balance. And then you can add on more weight later on when you get used to the pattern. Pull the navel in. So remember, we're not pushing our hip out. 14 to go. 12. 'Good, almost on the home straight. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Okay, my legs are burning. I'm gonna swap around and I'm just gonna show you the side plank exercise. So there are some options here. If you can do a side plank, I want you to stay on your hip and you're gonna bring the elbow nice and high. Remember, you can do this with weight or without, but I want you to crunch in and then open up. Crunch in and open up. So really focus on moving that fleshy part of your bum and opening in, okay? For those of you who are coming with me, we're gonna do something a little bit more tougher. Split the feet. We're gonna push up on that left side. So pull the navel in, and then we're going to do elbow to inside knee. Lift up, reach over to the outside leg, ankle in, elbow to knee, lift, cross it under, lift, elbow to knee, lift, cross it under. That was 3. Let's go for 7 more. 7. This is so good for your obliques and your upper body, lower body. Balance, core. Good, halfway. Take your time. 7, pardon me. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Beautiful. Give the arm a little bit of a shake. Give it a bit of a break. We are going to turn and switch sides. So, left hand is down. Right feet are staggered. Make sure you've got a really good balance when you start here. Taking that arm up, and we're gonna go inside knee, and then up, triangle to down. Inside knee, then to the triangle as you take the outside knee. So 8 to go. 7. 6, 5, keep breathing, keep counting, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now, we cannot end without doing some triceps and some back extensions. So, I'm just going to remove my mic a second. In this position, I want you to lay down. Take the weight behind you, but remember, you can do this without weight. Lift up those elbows, but just bend the elbows. Now just rest the forehead if you can. Breathe here. We're going to do for at least 20 reps. So that was about 5, tackling the backs of the arms. Breathe here. But remember, we're pointing the palms towards our body and our pinky finger is lifting up. Good, that was 10. 10 more. Squeeze those legs, squeeze the abdominals. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just remove the weight. Take the palm alongside your nipple line and we're going to press up ever so gently, just for 10. Lower down with control. Lift up for 9. So we really want to get our erecti spinae muscles working. Our pelvis is low down, squeezing in the abdominals. So we want a whole rounded abdominals. We've done the erectus abdominals, we've done the obliques. Now we're doing the erectus spinae. So 5 more like this. Remember, we're not pushing against the ground. you might want to lift up without your hands, but it just gives an extra extension, just a fraction. Last 3, 2, 1. And just for an added rest, widen up those knees, drop those hips back, and then spread out the arms and just come to a nice grounded pause. All right, that's it, guys. You are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a little bit of a sweat on. And remember, you can repeat this at any time. This is such a good lower body, abs, core exercise. So let me know how you get on. Like the video and make sure you subscribe. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.